What's going on, everyone? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm one coffee in, but we're going to talk some Bitcoin here. All right, 38,942. So another little bit of sideways action, like we've been saying, but we're going to take a look at some other stuff today. S&P, DXY, all that fun jazz. We're going to look at some short-term time frames. Maybe we'll do a little, I don't know, short-term trading stuff, man. We have some stuff to talk about, you know what I mean? What's going on, everyone? What's up, Chuck? Good morning. What's up, Fahid? What's up, Rodney? What's up, Filippo? Bob, JW, Rodney. Rodney's in here spreading the FUD. I'm just kidding, Rodney. Rodney has a good point. Rodney has a really good point. I'm not going to lie. Rodney's a bottom dweller. He looks like a bottom dweller. He's going to be waiting for 10K forever, man. Rodney, I love you, man. You're going to be waiting for 10K for a long time, brother. All right, but what's going on here? What's going on here for BTC on this early morning? What's going on? What's going on? Poppy, am I sick? No, I'm still waking up, man. I'm still waking up. For some reason, my body, it takes a long time to wake up. I don't know why. You look dead. Hold on, let me turn on the light. That's probably why. Just bear with me during these times. Bear with me. But anyways, what's going on here? Guys, I firstly want to say, I'm seeing a lot of bearishness, man. I'm seeing a lot of bearishness. I'm seeing pretty much everyone bearish. I kind of said this over on Twitter today. You're seeing everyone flipping bearish, guys. And I'm not saying that means that we have to go up from here. You guys know I'm very crabbish right now, okay? Very crabbish. I can see the point where Bitcoin goes sideways for an extended period of time just because there's absolutely... I know a lot of people like to shade the volume, but there's absolutely zero volume going on right now, right? Zero volume. But you're seeing guys like BitBoy, Crypto Banter, Ben Cowan. You're seeing people like Crypto not making videos. You're seeing Sheldon the Sniper not making videos. You're seeing the big influencers either flipping bearish or just quitting, okay? It's hard for me to believe that a lot of these guys, and all of them will be correct, okay? It's very hard for me to believe that all of them will be correct. I'm not saying that I'm super bullish at the moment. I'm crabbish, but that's one observation that I've been noticing, kind of just as an observation. I wanted to touch on it because I tweeted on it today. But it seems like the kind of the echo chamber is kind of the same, you know. Oh, we're bearish. We're going to 20. Everyone's thinking we're going to the mid 20Ks, okay? And to me, if everyone's thinking that same exact thing, is it going to happen? In my opinion, no. Doesn't mean I think we're going to see all-time highs right now. But I just personally don't see the scenario where Bitcoin goes in the 20Ks. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. But if everyone's thinking the same thing, I don't think it friggin' happens, man. Infinity said, bro, you're nuts. No sideways BTC about to make a move soon. We've been saying that forever, man. Bitcoin's been in between 30K and 60K. For over a year now, you know? Over a year. What's up, man? What's up, Guy Navant? What's up, dude? Not a bottom dweller, but if you believe BTC... All right, let's go see what Bitcoin's doing. Let's go to the short-term time frame, see what Bitcoin's doing here. So on the 15-minute time frame, what the heck is going on? So we had a little bit of a 618 retracement. So on the hourly time frame, we're going to take our swing low to our swing high. We did get a 618 retracement. Is that enough for Bitcoin to get another move to the upside, right? Well, let's find out. Let's go to the short-term time frame. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame did get a small retrace back up to the 20 EMA. Looks like we're getting a little rejection from there, all right? Now, we did have these options expiry coming at 9 a.m. this morning. Are we going to get some movement now, right? We get those out of the way. Are we going to get some movement coming here from Bitcoin? Other than just being stuck in the stupid 39, 40K, 41K range that we've been in since I can remember, man. I don't even remember when Bitcoin was at anything other than that range. It's been so friggin' long. And no, the house, it's not burning in here. That is coffee being poured for me very nicely. But yeah, up to the 20 EMA. Will we get a small retrace? I think what I'm looking at right now is the hourly is showing that 618 retrace, but we're not really showing any type of bullish divergence. On the 4-hour time frame, if you look at this on the 4-hour, do we have any type of clues? The 4-hour, I think, still comes a little bit lower, right? I know we want it to go up right here, but I think what I'm looking at right now, I think the 4-hour comes back down and tests the support of this wedge formation, right? Let's see. Good morning. What's up, Joe Bilbit? Jordan ordering his McD's former employee. It was a long night at McD's last night, man. Why do you think I'm so tired, bro? It was a long night at McD's, flipping burgers, making new fries. For some reason at McDonald's, they have this rule where you have to make fresh fries every 10 minutes. And I'm looking at the boss like, dude, I don't want to make fresh fries. Why not just keep them in there? No one will know. You right? If you've ever worked at a fast food restaurant, you know what I mean. Sometimes you get a little lazy with the fries, man. Trust me, I worked at Wendy's. You get a little lazy with the fries and you keep them in there and you say, oh, no, the customers will never know. The customers will never know. What's up, Mason? Not used to seeing you at this early? Me either, man. Me either lately. Yeah, like I said, lately I've been enjoying life. Not really, I mean, you guys know I used to stream 2 times every day, but that's when there was stuff to talk about. But I want to get back to that, even if there's not stuff to talk about, you know? Man, that's delicious. Absolutely delicious. So on the 15-minute, kind of the same thing. You have the 15-minute stocks topped out right at the 20 EMA. I can see the point where Bitcoin comes back down again. It's kind of what I'm seeing, right? And 15-minute curl back down. I want to see some bullish divergence on some of these shorter term time frames. I'm not really seeing it, right? I want to see confluence like the 15-minute, the hourly, even like the 5-minute's not really showing anything. Look at the 5-minute chart here. You had a retest of the 50 EMA, and there's still not really any bullish divergence here on the 5-minute, right? And you still have room to come down. So that's what I'm looking at here. I think you could come back down to the 786, where we do have previous support here at the 786, back down to 38,300. That's what I'm looking at here. Early morning. It's kind of short-term time frame stuff, but I think we got a little bit maybe more downside to go here for BTC in the early day. What's up, man? Not very often I get hot fries from McD's. Very rarely, man. Very, very rarely. And when you do, it's like the greatest thing on earth. I love when I get hot fries. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Boy, you never went to bed? George just hasn't put on makeup yet. Michael, how do you know this, man? How do you know I put on makeup? What's up, Alex Ball? Good morning, man. Look at everyone. Everyone's in a great mood this morning. I love it, man. Look at it. Everyone's so nice this morning. Everyone's been nice the last couple days, I gotta say. All right, so let's go. What else is Bitcoin? Let's go look at some other stuff. All right, so guys, I know you guys are sick of these wedge formations, and like I continue to say, like there's a bigger stuff going on other than wedge formations on Bitcoin. I get it, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a pattern's a pattern, and it is what it is. We still have this bigger wedge formation playing out on the daily time frame. Can still take some time to play out, right? This thing could extend out all the way into end of May, right? So another month we could be going doop 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 until we make some type of some type of move, right? Whether it's Bitcoin's just uber bearish, and we said if Bitcoin breaks down from this wedge formation, if it breaks down here, that's going to show how bearish Bitcoin is, right? And at that point, it's like, all right, maybe the herd will be correct. But at the same token, these usually do break to the upside. I think it's, 68% of the time these break to the upside. So just keep that in mind. It's a probabilities game. But and like I did say, if this breaks to the downside, it's going to show how bearish Bitcoin is right now. But, like I said, keep in mind, 68% of the time they break to the upside. So let's see what happens. Like I said, it still could be another month of like boring sideways / down action, which I don't think anyone else wants. We don't want that. But just continue to keep that in mind. That Bitcoin is still coiling up in this little wedge formation. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers. Let me know what you got your coffee. You guys drinking coffee this morning? Everyone over in Europe, are you guys already drinking beers? You guys drinking some vodka? What are you guys drinking this morning / afternoon / night / wherever you are in this great, great world, man? Great, great world. Let me know what you're thinking, man. Overall, the measure move of this will be back up at 48.5. Like I said, it's not something that's going to happen tomorrow. This could take some time to play out still. But keep that in mind. If Bitcoin does keep going back down, guys, and I'll continue to say this, it's not very often on the daily RSI that Bitcoin gets oversold, okay? Not very often. And you can go back and compare this to 2018 and say that, oh, Bitcoin was oversold on the daily like a million freaking times, and I get it. I still think it's such a completely different market than 2018. You just can't compare apples to apples, oranges to oranges, beers to beers, okay? Gonna add beers in there, why not? Coffee. Pitor said Heineken. Roddy said, what would you need to see from the charts to accept that we are in a bear market? Seriously. What would I need to see? Roddy, I would need to see the lower lows, man. Lower lows, because right now, the reason why I think we're in a crab market, and I think we've been in a crab market since early 2021, is that we simply, I mean, this is just me being honest, right? We simply have been going sideways. It's tough for me to, just to kind of put it like this, in order for me to accept that we are in a truly bear market, man. I would need to break this range. Either we break this, all right, we're full on go, or we break this. All right, it's over, all right? I mean, just to keep it simple. Overall, we've been going up, down, down. It's tough for me to really accept any price other than that until we do it, It's the one thing that I will say is, just to kind of get off this whole bandwagon, the one thing I will say is, and one thing that has me on the edge, that it's like, all right, Bitcoin could see some massive capitulation at some point, because every single time Bitcoin has gone on to have a major rally, guys, it's always been precedented with a major sell-off, right? And this is something we've talked about before, right? In the summertime, back here in May last year, we had a massive volume candle coming in here on the charts, right? We had a massive dump off before we continued the summer run from 29K up to about 69K. We had the same thing back here in March, right? Giant sell-off candle right here. Giant sell-off. That started the run from 3K up to 65K. We had another one right here in 2018, right? That started the run from 3K to 14K. Massive volume. You can continue on. But most of these big runs are precedented by a massive sell-off right here. Giant weekly sell-off. Started the bottom of the next run in 2015. Right? 2013, decreasing volume, massive sell-off candle, hit the bottom, continued up. I mean, you can even go back in time. Right here, 2011, you had volume that was extremely low, get a big volume candle, mark the bottom, continued up. So that's the one thing I will say. You have volume just falling off a cliff, and usually, and I don't want to say this time's going to be different, usually you are preceded by a massive capitulation event. Even though I do think this time could be different, but we're just going basically strictly off the previous charts. That's what would typically happen, right? If we're just going strictly off the charts. What's up, Metal Gear? Good to see you, man. David said 200 week. Yes, we usually have a capitulation to the 200 week. That is absolute facts. Absolute facts. What's up? What's up, Roddy? It's just it's a different market right now, man. I mean, we just have a lot bigger money in the game. It's tough. The one thing I'm looking at, and this is sort of a gut feeling, is obviously you had the 2020 crash right here. I think a lot of people learned right here that when you see these giant sell-offs, it's better to buy the dip than just panic sell, right? And I guess you can't really get surprised at how dumb some people are. But, if we saw something like this, like a 50% drop from BTC, which the 200-week moving average right now is at about 22K. We saw a 50% drop, that would bring Bitcoin down to like 19K. It's tough for me to think that people will make the same mistake and just everyone panic sell instead of everyone, all right, oh, it's down 20, 30%. I'm going to buy the dip this time, okay? I don't know. I can't see that scenario, and that's just sort of gut feeling. It's not going to say it's impossible, but that's just sort of gut feeling, man. 22K is the 200-week moving average, by the way. Smiles, what's up, man? Keep smiling, bro. I see you out there, Smiles. Every time I see your name in the chat, it gets me going, man. We'll look at the monthly close, too, coming up. Another FOMC meeting next week. Imagine if they're like, we're not raising the hikes anymore. Or we're not, no more rate hikes. Imagine that. Everything would moon to the upside. That would be nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. I doubt it happens, but that would be nuts. That would be hilarious, too. All right. So Bitcoin, 38,930. Kind of just chilling at the moment, guys. Not really much going on BTC. What else did I have to look at here? What else did we have to look at here? Bitcoin, if it dumps a little bit more, guys, we still could be building some bullish divergence on the daily time frame. And we know we love bullish divergence on the daily time frame. And this is why I think, you know, even though Bitcoin could come back down, it could come lower, right? Let's be honest, it could come lower. I still see it having one more impulse to the upside before you get that dump to the downside, inevitably. We are still in a bear flag at the end of the day. I should call it a crab flag. It's more of a crab flag, man. That's what I would call it. We will be on tonight also. Of course I will be, Alex. We won't be on. I won't be on tomorrow, though. Going to old Philadelphia tomorrow. Once again, guys, if you guys live in Philadelphia, near Philadelphia, let me know if there's any cool shit to do down there, man. Let me know. But, yeah, you still have some bullish divergence forming on the daily time frame here. So you have lower lows and you have higher lows coming in on the RSI. So you have classic bullish divergence. Let's see what happens. But right at support, I don't mind where it's at. And if Bitcoin, here's the thing right now. If Bitcoin does dump a little bit to the downside, the daily RSI does not have that much lower to go. And like we said earlier, it doesn't like to be oversold in the daily for too long. You were oversold right here in January. You obviously got a big impulse to the upside. When it was the last time? You were oversold right here in May 2018. You had a nice rally back up. Inevitably, you went a little bit lower. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to ignore that fact, but you did go lower. Where else did you go down here? Let's see. You had in March 2020. You had 2019. You had right here. Right, so it looks like, you know, sometimes you get slightly lower, but usually you have an impulse to the upside most of the time. Other than 2018, man. Other than 2018, that was a much different, much different story. Yeah, I mean, even over here, like, you still ended up having nice impulses to the upside. So it's hard for me to realize that if Bitcoin does dump at this current point, it going significantly lower without a bounce up to the upside, guys. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. What's up, Crypto Dan? What's going on with the DXY? A lot of people wonder what the DXY is doing here. It's good. Does the DXY have more room to moon, man? Let's see. Because the DXY has been going nuts. Absolutely nuts. Let's see, man. So let's zoom out. Let's go to the weekly on the DXY. You're still right at this point that we're watching, man. I mean, until the DXY breaks this point here, which I know you'll get everyone coming in. You'll get Clint coming in. You get Rodney coming in. The DXY is going to continue up or hold steady. You got all these guys coming in here. I love those guys, though. They love to troll me. But until the DXY breaks this level on a close, you got to sort of maybe try to hold a little bit of optimism here that it holds. If this breaks, all right, hallelujah. We are sayonara suckers. This is going to the upside. But as long as it continues to hold, let's hold some optimism here, all right? We're getting a slight rejection. I mean, it's not a huge rejection. Don't get me wrong. But what we're hoping here is a rejection, okay? Weekly RSI on the DXY hasn't been this high since March 2015. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. The times before that was 2008 and 2010. Actually, both marking tops, actually, which is pretty funny to think about. Those both mark tops on the DXY. Very, very interesting. So let's hold some hope. If this breaks, sayonara suckers. We're going to this is going to the upside, man. I mean, that's as simple as that. This is kind of our last line of defense here. Triple top. We're hoping, man. We're hoping, man. That will be your 2-month bull market. Hey, at this point, I will take a 2-month bull market, man. I will take a 2-month bull market now. and then wait till 2024 at this point, man. At this point. All I want right now is, because everyone's flip bearish, all I want right now is for Bitcoin to moon. Just to show that no one knows freaking anything in this market, man. That's all I want. So we have all these other guys. We have BitBoy, Crypto Banter, Ben Cowan, all these guys who are bearish right now. Just eating it, man. That's all I want. If we don't, you guys know I'm crabbish, so it doesn't really matter to me. 39K. Here we go, BTC. Come on, boy. We broke back above the 50 EMA. So that's nice. That's on the 5 minute. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Hourly time frame, we still have some way to go, guys. We did get that bounce off the 618 retrace, like we said. We still got to get back above the 20 and the 50 EMAs before I get too excited. Not excited. I don't know why I use the word excited. Before I get too optimistic on the hourly time frame, we got to get back above the 20 and the 50 EMA. I don't mean to use the word excited, right? I don't think we're going to move to the upside here. But nevertheless, that's what I'm watching there on the hourly. We also have this sort of this uptrend of support coming in like this. Let's try to get back above that. Overall, this kind of looked like a just kind of a bearish channel that broke to the downside, and this could just be the retrace back up, rejection, continuation down, right? So that's what it looks like to me at the moment. But let's hold steady and hope this was a nice little retrace before we continuation to the upside, because we saw the same thing yesterday. We saw like this breakdown yesterday. With actually, you guys remember we had Bitcoin mooned, and then it came down, and then it mooned again, and then it came down again last night. We kind of saw the same thing yesterday. So let's see. Viking. The Jordan pump. You know, we can't put on the moon helmet right now, man. Let's see. Dara, stop spamming. Every day I look closer and closer to George. Dan, you actually kind of do look like George, man. You kind of do look like George. I'm not going to lie, man. Let's see. You know you're in a bear market when you're checking the hourly. Facts, Rodney. Facts. Mr. Market Maker trolling. Yeah, we're going up and down. Overall, total, man, stuck in a range, bro. You're stuck in a range. Coming back down to the bottom of the range at the end of the day. Let's actually check the monthly real quick. I want to check the monthly on BTC. Let's go to this. Let's see. All right, the monthly, man. Ah, man. What I don't want to do on the monthly, which would be pretty bad, I will say the monthly time frame. We got the monthly close coming up in, let's see, is it 31 days in April? There's 30 days in April. Okay, we got the monthly close coming tomorrow. Juicy stuff, man. So right here, you want to close the monthly. Definitely above 38,374. Why do we want to close the monthly above there? Well, I don't want to get it closed below the previous monthly lows. If that does happen, just going based off what we kind of be looking at, I mean, it would make sense for Bitcoin to come to the next monthly lows, back down to 35K. I mean, that's sort of what it looks like. So let's close above 38,374. That would make me a little bit more confident there for hopefully some type of W reversal. Because at the moment, you know, what we can hope for here is a boop, 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 W reversal back to the upside. All right, that's sort of what we're hoping for here. But if we get it closed below there, man, the monthly could come to 35K. That's what it looks like right there. But let's see what happens tomorrow, man. We still got all day today. We still got all day tomorrow. A lot can happen. We know Bitcoin can do anything, whenever it wants, man. S&P opening red in a couple minutes. Let's find out, man. We need 4,250 on the weekly. 4,250 on the weekly. 40,250 on the weekly. Why do we need 40,250 on the weekly, my friend? Let me know in the chat, man. Let me know, Dave. You should welcome. Look at George. Crane said, Fed basically wants people spending less and unemployment to rise. Where do I buy? DXY looks like it's mooning. On Coinbase, man. You want to buy DXY? You can find it on Coinbase. Just type in DXY on Coinbase, guys. You can find it on there. If you can't find it, just let me know in the chat. I'll let you know. I'll let you know where you can find it. It's on Coinbase, and I also think it's on Robinhood too. So you can buy the DXY on there, guys, if you want to. So DXY, I actually wanted to really quick check the. There's a reason why I want to check this too. The euro. Hold on. What's the euro ticker, man? What's the euro? Shit, man. What's the euro ticker? Hold up, guys. Hold up. Euro index. That's not right. Euro currency index. EUR. Okay. That's what I assumed it was, man. Let me go check that real quick. There's a reason why I would check that. Whoa! That's not correct. That's not correct, man. I don't even know what it is. Monopoly. Euro wrecking me badly. EUR. Because I know the euro is at support. EUR. Euro futures. EU. USD. Let's come out, figure it out, Moonboy. Euro. It's too early for this, man. But anyways, I can find something for tonight. Euro's right at support. DXY's right at resistance. What we're hoping for here is sort of a confluence of the two, man. That's sort of what we're looking at for. I'll look it up tonight for you guys. And I'll get my thesis. I'll get my full thesis going on here. Jordan can't focus his eyes yet. I can't. I really can't focus my eyes yet, man. When Tether gonna go up? Tether. Oh, we haven't looked at Tether dominance in a while. Let's look at Tether dominance. USDT, 179. So Tether dominance is... Let's see, man. Yeah, Tether dominance it's coming up right at resistance too, man. It's like it's so interesting because you're seeing a confluence of a bunch of different things. Either we're absolutely going to get shitted on here, or this is going to be the bottom, man. It's going to be something like this because you got a bunch of different confluences. We're either going to get absolutely pooped on, like Jabba's going to come and shit on our faces, okay? Or all the bears are going to get pooped on. One of the two, man. And I know that's sort of like, oh my gosh, you're saying it can go up or down. Well, you kind of got the confluence of a bunch of different things. You got the DXY right at the biggest resistance point it's had in years. You got Tether dominance at the biggest resistance point it's had in years. Okay? If both of those break to the upside, let me tell you, man, that ain't good. Okay? And you also got the euro right at support, which if that breaks,
nope,
that's not good. So you got so much confluence of everything coming on here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. If Tether dominance breaks up right here, baka, man, that's not good. That's not good, man. Market open. Let's see what let's go to the S&P on the market open, man. It's opening right now. Let's go to the hourly on the S&P. See what happens here. So right at the 50 EMA on the hourly. Oh gosh. S&P's coming down hot. Down 1%. You actually drop below the 50, drop below the 20 on the hourly. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? What's up, Mr. Hot? Sounds good, Ronnie. BTC about a hot, sticky turd on all the bulls. Yes, the S&P's coming down. Drop below the 20. Let's see, man. Let's see. We got some support here on the S&P. Coming up right about here. Let's see if that holds. Let's see if that holds. But it looks like it's coming down there. That's Amazon and Apple. What's up, Steve? Monitors are being tossed out the windows along with every fax machine. Monitors? I mean, well, I wonder what's coming next. I wonder what technology is coming next, man. You had computers. Is anything ever going to replace a computer? Who knows? What does that mean for us, Happy Lucky? If that dumps, well, crypto usually dumps too. What's up, DJ? I got coffee, bro. I got coffee, man. I'm still drinking it. Amazon's down 10%. Yeah, but if this dips, crypto's coming down too. You're coming down to the 20 EMA. So you want to see the 20 EMA hold. If the 20 EMA can hold on the hourly, that would be good in the short term here. And I think what you want to watch for here, and this is sort of really short-term time frame stuff. Let me go to the 4-hour on S&P. What's the 4-hour looking like? 4 hours showing a little bit more upside. Let me see here. Usually on every one of these moves, man. Yeah. You're right at support, man. I think this gets a slight impulse to the upside. The reason why is this. Let's see if this holds. If this closes below the 20 EMA, I think you'd come down again. But if this holds, then you could see a little bit of a left shoulder ahead, right shoulder on the S&P, at least to get a retrace. Because you look on the 4-hour, you never really came back up to test these EMAs on this downwards move. Usually you retrace to them, at least on the move. So I could see the point where you get this inverse head and shoulders, move back up to the 50 EMA, back up here today. And then you kind of decide what you want to do, right? You want to decide, can you want to get back above that? Do you want to get rejected from it? But usually if you get overextended from these, you do come back up and retrace to them. More often than not, right? Not in every single move, but if you go back and look at the past, I mean, the S&P doesn't come down too often. That's the funny thing, right? But you have this swift impulse to the downside, come back up, retrace to the EMAs, right? Swift impulse to the downside, come back up, retrace, move down, come back up, retrace. So let's see. But I think the S&P retraced a little bit, which maybe, hopefully, will push up crypto slightly. But that's just a gut feeling, man. Just a gut feeling. 39.2 for BTC. Here we go. Let's try to get some positivity here. Is it too early for Happy Clappy Vitalik? No. It's never too early for Happy Clappy Vitalik, man. Happy and clappy. You guys can smack up that like button, by the way, guys. In the morning, at least. You guys know the night stream right now? Who cares? You get new crypto, no new people coming into crypto anyways. The morning stream, you can smack up that like button. It does help out get new people in here. 39.2. I just love his friend in the back. He's just going nuts. He's just going absolutely nuts. I love him in the back. Nothing beats that guy. Creighton said way too early. It's never too early for me, man. I'm a character. Actually, it might be too. Everyone, dude, can I say one thing, guys? The one thing I will say is like, oh man. Let me say this. Can I ask like a random poll here? Everyone's saying like, oh, I don't know, man. Does anyone not think that a recession's coming this year? Does anyone not think that right now? Can I ask someone in the chat? Does anyone think that a recession? I mean, you could argue that we're already going into one. You're already in one right now. Do you think that a recession is coming in 2022 or 2023? Does anyone not think that? Does anyone not think that? What's up, Avocado? Because yes. Does it look like it's coming? Friggin' yes, man. I could see it. I could see it with my own two eyes. Okay? It's already here. You could say that. You could argue that it's already here. But, recession is here now, bro. You could argue that, yes. What I'll say is this. Usually when everyone accepts that it's a recession, the recession, I mean, I heard this I forget where I heard this. I heard this from someone smarter than me. But when everyone says that a recession is here, it usually means that the recession is already it's already made some progress, right? It's already going. You know what I mean? As soon as everyone realizes it, it's like, oh shit, it's a recession. It means it's already been a recession for a while. Someone said this. I forget. It was someone very, very smarter than me, which is probably 80% of the world. I'm just kidding. I'm smarter than you guys think I am. But yeah, I mean, 80%. Am I? You guys can make your own decision on that. But yeah, it usually already means that it's already kind of going on, right? So, you know, the herd is never going to be, oh, a recession's coming, right? They're never going to call it, right? The general public has no idea. And when media starts talking about recession, that means it's already been going on. So take that for what you will. It's like, I think people are expecting this like multi-year thing going on here. And I don't know if I agree with that because everyone's sort of saying it now, right? Literally everyone is saying it. Literally said we will go into recession in 2022. People are feeling it now. People will panic later. Sure. Lots of people called it. Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. A lot of people have been calling, you know, not a recession, but sort of I mean, I think anyone could have said, oh, you know, you're gonna print billions, trillions of dollars, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, you're not gonna have some issues going into it. I think a monkey could have predicted that. You know what I mean? It's just a time frame of when, you know, time frame of when. I think if you print trillions of dollars, obviously there's going to be some type of issues going on. But yeah, that's basically what I'll say. They knew the minute they printed all that money. Facts. I'd buy few Twitter stocks, wait few years. A few Twitter stocks. Yeah, man, I'll pass on that. I filled up my freezer back in January. Nice, man. 2.5 more years of it left. Hope not. Yeah, markets don't like uncertainty. Price reflects a recession at the moment. I imagine if they are going to sell in May, whales will want a higher price to sell into. Yeah, I mean, you could argue it. It's just interesting because on this downtrend for BTC, you've seen some retraces, but you haven't really seen that like, oh my gosh, you could argue maybe 48K. Oh my gosh, we're going back into a bull market retrace, which I know everyone's still expecting the golden pocket retrace. That's what everyone's expecting, right? From swing high to swing low. Everyone's sort of expecting this 56K retrace to happen at some point. It just hasn't happened yet. You know, everyone, you know, like blockchain backer calling for the golden pocket retrace. You know, this is myself. I mean, it would make some sense if the whales want to sell. They'd want to sell at the higher prices possible. You're correct, man. So, and I still think at some point we'll see a retrace up here. It's just a matter of when, man. Yes, we've been these past 4 months have been boring as hell. I mean, we're going into May. Can you guys believe that? I remember when it was January and we were sitting over here. Like, can you guys believe that this was January? This was early January. This was January 1st. January 1st was right here. That's crazy, man. And we're going into May. We are literally going into May in 2 days. That's crazy. And nothing has happened, right? Through all the fear and uncertainty and the doubt and the hype and this and that, we're here sitting at pretty much the same price as we were on January 1st. It's crazy. Like all the emotions you can go through, right? Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh! Here you are, sitting at the same price as the entire time. The market maker just boring you out. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's been brutal for sure. Oh, it's been brutal. I would prefer downside than sideways, man. I've always said this. I would prefer downside than sideways. Call me crazy, but at least there's some price action. At least you're going to be getting better prices on different, on Bitcoin and altcoins, right? Sideways sucks, man. That's all I'll say. May already, it doesn't stop. Like this year is going by so fast. I can't believe it's May in 2 days. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. All right, let's go look at some alts real quick. Ape coins coming down. I mean, it's to be expected. You had a massive rally. It's not really surprising. Let's see the daily here. Yeah, I mean, you had a massive rally to the 3618 retrace. Not retrace, but extension. You actually back tested that wedge. You back tested that rising wedge that you broke out bullishly out of. Let's see. Now let's see what happens. The thing about Ape is you don't have bearish divergence, right? On any time frame. 4 hour, daily, you got nothing. You got absolutely nothing. And actually, what you did on Ape is you actually came back down into the wedge, came back up, and now you're kind of sitting on top of it here. Still right below the 2.618. You came back up, got rejected from the 2.618 again. So now you're kind of just chilling. You get the 4 hour bottomed out here. Not really any bullish divergence. Actually, you have slight bullish divergence on the 4 hour. It already kind of played out though. The daily, man, the daily stocks are topped out. I'll say this, like, I mean, this thing kind of has a mind of its own. Let's see what happens here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ape just continues up higher. Doesn't mean FOMO. I still don't recommend FOMOing. You're still not at my point where I would buy any Ape. But if you're already in, if you didn't already take some profits, which I think you should have took some profits somewhere along the way here, you know, I wouldn't mind. I'm going to hold on to the Ape that I have at the moment. I did take some profits on Ape though. I did take a little profits on Ape. Just because I'm not really sure where Bitcoin's going short term. And a Bitcoin dump could destroy Ape, man. Could destroy. Daniel said one emotion, depression. Come on, man. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, man. Cody said, would you rather see all-time high this year, then bear market, or capitulate now and see the bottom this year? I'd rather... That's tough, man. Because if we... That is really, really tough, Cody. Because I think if we see all-time high this year, I don't know if you see 200K, 300K this year, right? For me, because I have a long-term mindset, for where I am right now, I know that you guys aren't going to be probably mad at me for saying this. I'd rather capitulate. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'd rather capitulate to the downside, okay? And be able to scoop up more and just wait it out. Because I know in the long run I'll make more money with the prices going down now and then going up later than the prices going up to all-time highs this year. And I think Bitcoin will go higher in that case. The longer it takes for Bitcoin to go back up, the higher we go. Just my opinion, but take it for what you will. I'd rather the price go down at this point from where we are. Bottom so I can buy cheap BTC. Facts. It's all about the long game, man. And people want all-time highs right now, but it's all about the long game. The more you can accumulate, the more money you'll make when it goes back up, you know? What's up, Lifa? Good to see you, my man. There's a land sale on Saturday. It's going to crash once people sell for land, most likely. Yeah. I know people were talking about that yesterday. Certainly could be the case. Could be the case. I took some profits yesterday on Ape. I'm still holding some. Actually, a good amount of my Ape I'm still holding. I was thinking about buying some land, maybe, depending on how much it is. But yeah, definitely could be the case. I mean, the 3618 extension was nicely hit, man. Nicely hit. So you can't get too mad about that, man. Nice gains on Ape, especially in this kind of market. If you can get some type of gains to the upside like that, you got to take it. Take it. Appreciate that though, Lifa. Bro, should you show how to set up a Fibonacci? Yeah, man. You just take this right here. This is the fib retracement. And you just take whatever you want to take it from. So, for instance, let's go to the 4 hour time frame, just to use an example. Right? So say if you wanted to get a fib extension, fib retracement, you would take, say, I mean, depends what you want to do. So let's, for instance, take, for that one, where I got those fib levels, I took this swing high to this swing low. like that. Okay, and then it gives you, so you take the swing high to swing low, or if you wanted to take the downside, you take the swing low to the swing high, like that, right? So you take the top of the move to the bottom of the move, and then it gives you these retracements, and it gives you really, really good take profit levels, right? The 1.618, you can see people took profits at that level. You moved up again, right? People took profits there at 2.618, then moved up again, 3.618, came back down, right back to the 2.618. So it gives you, and I didn't mean for this to look like a dick in the balls, guys. I didn't mean to look at it like that, but it gives you good take profit levels, man. Sandbox doing some land as well. Sandbox. But yeah, I got a little bit of sand, mostly mana though. I have more mana than I do sand. A little bit of sand though. Amazon's getting crushed. Check out Amazon. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of these things that are getting crushed, man. Hold on, let's check out Amazon. Yep, there it goes, man. R.I.P. Amazon. Man. R.I.P., man. You're finally breaking that support on Amazon right here. Rip, man. Rip. Rip. Daily RSI still has more room to run down, too. So this could definitely come down further. Let's take this. Yeah, 0.5 fib broken. You're coming back down to the golden pocket, though. So you'll probably find some support in this range here. You got some previous price action there, too. You're going to find some support there, most likely, in the short term. But yeah, daily RSI comes down. It's probably going to be oversold there. Daily stocks will be bottomed out. You got some support at the golden pocket, so you'll be back down to the 2,400, 2,300 range, somewhere in that range. You'll probably get a short-term rally back up on Amazon. Probably back test this region, and then you'll decide what you want to do from there. Does it want to rally back up, or does it want to get rejected for the continuation down, right? At the end of the day, that's what you're watching for there. But yeah, that's the RIP, man. Savvy's looking at this chart as well. The Amazon chart. He's looking at it for BTC, though. You know what I mean? Scotty Singh said this descending wedge on the 15-minute chart. That's our hopium for the day. Shit, dude. This is our hopium. You know it's bad when your hopium is the 15-minute wedge. That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's boring, I guess. Yeah, like this. Here's your hopium for the day, guys. A breakout target back up to 40,300. Let's go, baby. Oh, man, that's funny. That's the hopium for the day. Breakout target back up here. 15-minute is actually topped out. CH said we are doing stonks in a bear market. Stonks, man. Stonks. There's your hopium. But yeah. That would be the target. The 1 hour is... In the 1 hour showing you could get a move to the upside. I mean, the hourly is bottomed out. Or as always, I like to wait for the breakout in the RSI first. You're right there. If this breaks to the upside, you'll probably see price action follow. So, yeah, let's see what happens, man. But yeah, that's, you know it's brutal when you're looking at that. This track does slap, not going to lie. Of course it does, please. Of course it does. So he said, what is the best time frame? It depends what you're looking for, man. If you're a hodler, let's stick to the weekly. If you're a swing trader, you know, you can go daily. If you're a little bit of a intraday trader, I mean, you could get deep and dirty in the 15-minute, hourly. Depends what you're doing, man. You know what I mean? Someone said, oh, COVID, you were good to us in the market, but the time has come. The time has come to capitulate everyone. I just hope we see a move soon, guys. Like, whether it's to the upside or downside, I just hope we see a move soon because the market is boring as hell right now, you know? It's so boring that I actually might start trading, man. Just for fun, you know what I mean? Just to add a little excitement, dude. I might start trading a little bit. And I haven't done that since 2018. Probably 2019. What's up, Kennedy? I'm struggling trying to find out my stop losses. Your stop losses.
I'm struggling trying to figure out my stop losses.
Were you trying to for BTC, Kennedy? I put it right below support. Just so we got something to go on. Facts. Drew said, yeah, I'm sick of this range. I'm so sick of this range, man. I'm so sick of seeing 39 and 40 and 41. So sick of it. So sick of it, man. Drew said, come join me on the short side. I don't know, man. As soon as I start shorting, you know that's when Bitcoin's going to start going up. But if I do start trading, it'll be very small money. Very small money. Just play money, man. Just play money. Jordan isn't going to help with stop losses. It's up to you. I don't know if you're swing trading. I don't know if you're scalping. I don't, Kennedy, I don't know. I don't know what you're going for, man. Bullish on homelessness. Freestyle said, man, Jay, I can't wait to see the helmet come out. Something big is coming. Capitulation first. Yeah. I don't know, man. No one knows right now. No one knows. It's definitely a interesting time to be alive, man. I'll say that. No one really knows what's coming right now. Could be a giant capitulation event. Like, who really knows? It could be a giant capitulation event to the downside. Could be a giant capitulation event from the bears to the upside. Who friggin' knows? And it could just be sideways for another year, right? That's sort of the uncertainty right now, is you just don't know. You just don't know. Everyone's flip-flopping from bullish to bearish to bullish to bearish. Until we break this range, man, I'm going to be crappish, man. I'm not going to get overly hyped if we moon to the upside here. And I'm not going to get overly bearish until we break this support level on the weekly. Until then, I am crabbish. Extremely, extremely crabbish. And I have never been more crabbish than I am right now. Never been more crabbish. It's brutal. If we go back in time, this is something we can look at, right? What's the longest that Bitcoin's kind of just gone sideways in like in a general range like this? I'm curious. Because it feels like it's been longer than it actually has. Let me go back to BTC here. What's the longest it's gone sideways like this? Let's see. In just like a small, tight range. I know right here was kind of boring, but this was kind of boring too. But at least this one had some move to the upside. I would say this range right here from like April 2020 to like July 2020 was pretty boring. But even that was only 3 months. I know 2018 was boring as hell. From like June 2018 to November 2018. That you're looking at, once again, I mean, that's, you're looking at 5 months. Okay, really 5 months of price action here. Of pretty much sideways. We're on about 4 months right now. I mean, before here, I mean, not a lot of people were in the market down here, you know? You obviously had down here where it was, like, boring as hell. This was, like, 7 months. Something like that. And obviously down here in 2018 was pretty boring, too. It was, like, November to March. So that was, like, 4 months, too. I mean, lately we haven't seen like as far as sideways action like that longer than 5 months ish, and we're on 4 months. So if that's any hopium for a move, I don't know. If it's any hopium for a move, we typically don't see longer than 5 months of just complete sideways boring action. You know, BTC is exploding. 39,268. We're exploding, man. It's hard for me to get excited. What's up, David? What's going on, man? GMT is pumping. Bull flag. I don't know. Exploding. How many people say BTC is exploding, man? That's great. That's great. Hey, but the short term hopium is pretty nice, man. Shout out to my short term hopium wedge guy. 40,304. What's up, bands? What happened last time? They bored everyone out of the market. 2018, we went up. Last summer, we went up. 2018, before we dropped. Before that, it was like 2019, we went up a little bit. I don't know. It's sort of 50-50, I guess. One second chart is bullish. GRT bent me over. I think GRT bent everyone over, man. But listen, like GRT's down, but it's not down like considerably more than other alts. You know what I mean? It's not down like considerably more. You think the DXY has topped out yet? Now's the time. Now's the time. If it's not now, if it goes up more than it does now, could get ugly. Could get ugly, man. If we're just being honest, like if 1, 2, 3 breaks, I mean, just looking left, there's not a lot that's gonna keep you down. All right, you got a peak right here at about 106. Still pretty considerable move. But we've gone higher in the past, man. I mean, let's not forget, like, 1985, right? Let's not forget early 2000s, right? Went up to, like, 120. That's the next major level, is up here, towards 120. So that could get interesting. That could get very, very interesting. Look at the DXY hourly. It looks like it's starting to bend over here. Looks like it's starting to try to bend over. I don't know. You got some bullish divergence on the hourly. What you're hoping for here on the hourly is a little bit inverse head and shoulders push back down. But at the same point, like you had bada bing, bada boom, bullish divergence, right at resistance. So let's see. Check the 4 hour real quick. Yeah, kind of the same thing, man. And the 4 hour stocks are bottomed out. It's hard to get super bearish on the DXY right now, man. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I want to get bearish on the DXY, it's hard to get super bearish on the DXY right now. The only hope is you get rejected from this level and then you break the neckline. Then you could be come back and seeing 102.30 again. But that's really the only thing you're hoping for there on the DXY. All right, Bitcoin got rejected from that range. Let's see what happens. Futures open. Let's see. Van said, anyone got an age reversal pill? I'll be too old by the time crypto goes back up. Too old, Vance. Even if you're talking two years. Jordan, your portfolio down 50% yet? From the highs? Probably. Probably. I mean, Bitcoin's down. Bitcoin's down. How much from the highs? Let's see. Let's see. Bitcoin's down about 43% from the highs. I think ETH is ETH hit about, what, 5 grand? Actually, my portfolio is probably less than 50% down from the highs. Even considering that I've been accumulating the last couple months too, my portfolio is probably down, I don't know, probably in the 30%. 30%, 40%, somewhere in that range. I mean, considering altcoins, a lot of altcoins got destroyed though, you know? But that's taken into account that everything I've accumulated in the last 5-6 months. What's up, guys? I'm most welcome to the moon. This is my most important video ever in the history of Bitcoin. True. I'm Gen X. Come on, Vans. You got plenty of time, bro. I'm too old. We want a hard bleed. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. We've been on for an hour. I'm going to head out. I will catch you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully we get some action going on here. That would be pretty nice. But right now, not really too much going on. All right? Catch you guys later. Kennedy, I'll get you my stop on 8, man, later, dude. But, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Adios. Don't panic sell your crypto. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't stare at the charts all day. There's no point at the moment. So I'll catch you guys later. All right? Adios, friends. Peace. Peace, 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 peace. Peace.